George Washington wasn't a dusty legend or a statue with wooden teeth. He was a Virginia hard man who forged the nation with iron will and cold steel. Through brutal battles and impossible odds, he carved America's path. This is the story of his fight. Born February 22, 1732 in Westmoreland County, Virginia, Washington grew up on a rugged plantation, learning to tame the land. At 16 in 1784, he surveyed Virginia's wild frontier, mapping forests while he dodged bears and frostbite. By 1753, at age 21, he was a militia major in the French and Indian War, leading 150 men against French scouts in Ohio's wilderness. On May 28, 1754, Washington's ambush sparked a global war. Bullets tore Washington's coat at Jumonville Glen, but he never flinched. He defied Britain's 1765 Stamp Act attacks on paper that enraged colonists, his quiet rage fueling a new nation's rebellion. Those raw years shaped a commander who thrived in chaos, loyal to his people, not a foreign crown. The American Revolution, April 19, 1775 to September 3, 1783, pitted colonists against Britain's empire. On June 15, 1775, Washington took command of the Continental Army, farmers and smiths, facing 50,000 redcoats. In August 1776, he lost New York City, retreating under cannon fire. But on December 25, 1776, Washington led 2,400 men across the icy Delaware, striking 1,400 elite German mercenaries at Trenton, New Jersey, capturing 900 men at dawn. From December 1777 to June 1778, at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, he endured starvation and smallpox, with 12,000 troops training them into a disciplined force. His strategy, hit fast, vanish, outlast, wore the British down. On October 19, 1781, at Yorktown, Virginia, his 17,000-man army faced 8,000 British to surrender, clinching victory. Washington wasn't flashy. He was a hammer, forging a nation. Winning wasn't enough. On December 23, 1783, Washington resigned his command at Annapolis, rejecting power others would have seized. From May to September 1787, as president of the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia, he steered 55 delegates through bitter debates, crafting the U.S. Constitution. Elected president on April 30, 1789, he served 2 terms until March 4, 1797, crushing the 1794 Whiskey Rebellion, a tax revolt in Pennsylvania, with 13,000 militia. Critics called him cold, mocking his stern style, but Washington didn't waver. He built a republic to last. Washington died December 14, 1799 from a throat infection, but his shadow looms. His refusal to kneel to redcoats or kings gave America its spine. Historians call him indispensable for his relentless drive, not charm. His name marks a capital, a state, countless streets, a nod to a man who fought for a nation, not for himself. From battlefields to the presidency, his true American grit inspires a nation to remember to stand tall. George Washington's life wasn't a fairy tale. It was blood, sweat, steel, and defiance. From Virginia's frontier to the nation's highest office, he carved a legacy of unbreakable will. His Mount Vernon home, preserved since 1858, draws millions to honor his legacy.